But people overlook the main thing, which is time. That's the main ingredient. So if you take your time at 24, you're young. You need to take more risks now than ever before. I like to play in all realms so I can make money on any side. But the one thing I'm always doing is helping people solve their problems and promote and progress their life. So you create value and the money always follows the value. So I do rentals, I do new builds. I kind of mentor and show people how to do rentals and new builds. So I'm always buying a lot of property either for me or one of my mentees. From time to time, I will sell my property when I do a new build. Sometimes I keep those. Also, I'll sell lots to my friends that need lots to build on, like myself. Most people don't have my theory of buying all the time, so you never run out. Most people just buy as they need. So, all kind of ways to make money. Which way are you trying to make money in?
I mean, right now I'm just wholesaling. Don't have enough cash for buying, but I'm feeling like I need to do something different than what I'm doing right now. Uh, just to be completely honest with you, is there any area where like you would need any help?
Good question again. People always ask me that, and what I normally tell people is that if you want to do more, so you just haven't met the right person yet. Let me give you an example. Like I normally buy houses with no money down, or if I put the money down, I get the money right back when I refinance. So it's not like I'm really losing the money or my money's out too long. So you just don't know the right people. Some lenders only make you put down 5% to buy a house. So usually you can come up with 5%. You know that might be $10,000. If you can't get it, you can get it from a friend or borrow it, right? Um, the new builds usually do take more capital up front because you have to get the land, and if the lender provides the financing for the land, they only want 50% down for the land. So that's usually going to be like a 50, 60K out of pocket kind of deal. But just to get started on a rental house or rehab and sell or rehab and refinance, you look at only 5 to 7% when you're talking about the closing costs included. So it's all kind of ways to do it. You just gotta kind of sit back and look at how you want to approach it. Like how I started, I first started buying rental properties, and when I got to 6 rental properties, I built my personal house. And then doing my personal house, the guy that built it for me showed me how to build smaller houses at the same time. So now I had 2 lines going. I had the rental game going and the new construction. And I kept going with the new construction. I kept going with the rental. So now I got flexibility where I can go between both. I can buy a tear down with a new house, or I can buy a tear down and say, I'm going to rehab this. It's not too bad. Refinance, get all my money back, and then rent it and make money. So it's all about your long term goals. I can't remember. How old are you again?
24.
Yeah, you're young. I don't think you're married, don't have any kids yet.
No.
If I was you, I would probably be trying to get a lot of rental properties under my belt, because then you'll be able to pay for your lifestyle. And in buying rental properties and starting to kind of fix those up and tinker with those, you get a lot of the trades you'll need for the new construction. Now you got another way of making money. So as you get deals, you can keep your deals. Instead of making 5 or 10K, whatever they're paying you guys, you can make 100K, 150K. That's a different game.
Yeah.
It's all about ownership.
Yeah.
That's why, in your process, I was like, man, this is too cumbersome. It's too much in between. I didn't really like the way you guys had it structured because I buy like 10 deals a month. So for me, I'm always dealing with people direct, me the seller, or wholesalers that are direct to the seller. And I'm just, hey, what do you want? All right, this the price. Let's make it work. And we getting it done. And not a bunch of like bidding and going through stuff. And like I just bought, like I got 4 houses of mine I'm about to go buy right now. A new build, another new build I'm just starting, a rehab I'm gonna rent out. I already own 2 lots on that same street, and a rental house that people are moving out of and need to go see if they've already moved. So that is what my day consists of. But in all those aspects, I'm an owner. I'm an owner as a landlord. I'm an owner as a new construction builder. I'm an owner as a project manager. I'm an owner as if I'm gonna do an assignment on a property, whatever. So that's kind of how I gauge all my projects. Is what position do you have? If you're in an ownership position, then you got a lot of leverage, and you can do what you need to do to make money. So you just tell me how you can, see yourself moving in the future, and I can let you know how I can help you. But like I said, if you wanted a rental property, which you have access to rental property, but you probably don't have access to the people that will finance them and refinance them and do it in a cheap, efficient way, I can help you in that. So you just let me know how you want to move. But as far as like helpers right now, I don't really have a spot because I moved very unorthodox, so it's kind of hard for folks to follow. I always tell people the easiest way for you to learn is for me to do a project of yours with you and guide you through your project. You're gonna learn way better than that because it's gonna be your money, so you can be paying attention for sure. Somebody else's project or all that partnering stuff, you might retain some, but at the end of the day, you're not taking the risk. When your ass is on the line, that's when you're really gonna focus in.
I got you. So best thing now would just be stack little cash. And you would say go into the rental game
Yep.
first.
Optimum way to do it, how I did it, is I would push the rentals and the new construction. How can you push new construction without actually hardcore doing it? By acquiring land. It takes capital to acquire the land.
I got you.
Do you have your own home yet?
No, I still rent out an apartment. I'm in Uptown.
There you go. So that's my true. Hold on one second. This is one of my guys. What's up, buddy?
So you doing the whole house wood or just one?
No. He can go ahead and do everything. We're gonna do carpet in the bedrooms except the master, which is already wood. So he can trim everything out now. I know we switched it. We were gonna do wood, and we switched it back to carpet. All right, buddy. Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah.
So first thing I would always tell people is go first time home buyer, get your personal house. Don't be so uptight about where you live. You can even buy in the southern sector, right, where you might want to invest. And that might be your first rental property, but you live in it first. That's going to be the cheapest property you can get at no money down or 3% down. Do that, and then keep adding more rentals. You're going to have equity. Then start buying lots to build on as you get them because you're a wholesaler. And then from there, you'll be able to have more flexibility where you can do a rental. You always got rentals coming. That's going to give you passive income to sustain your lifestyle. And then your new bills are going to give you the big chunks of money to really progress you forward. And then you can pull the equity out your primary house that you got and use that to buy the vacant lots. So it's really all about managing your time and making sure your time is working for you. Because if you've been renting uptown for 2-3 years, you could have already been paying a house note down and having equity as things continue to increase in value. And overnight, you'll make like, maybe 70,000, 50, 100,000 just in equity that you could tap into to go fund your future projects.
I got you. That makes sense. I'm definitely I do want to get out of renting. I've been thinking about getting a house. But when I'm kind of ready to do that, is it cool if I reach back out to you and we can talk again?
Man, you can call me anytime, bro. Like I said, I always help people. And are you a real estate agent? I think you are, right?
Yeah, I'm licensed.
Yeah, you just need to go buy your house, bro. I'm serious. Like people, see, I don't know what your life goals are, to be honest. You're a young kid. I don't know what your life goals are. But people overlook the main thing, which is time. That's the main ingredient. So if you take your time at 24, you're young. You need to take more risks now than ever before. You need to go buy a house like next month. If I was you, I'd go buy a house next month. If I had like 10 G's and I said, hey, I'm going to put an offer in on this. You don't have to pay one side of the commission. You're an agent. Get a house for 3% down. That might be 6 G's on a $200,000 house. Now, you're looking at your owner. Now, you can go borrow from that house, leverage that house to get more money to go buy vacant lots or to go buy rental houses. And you can just keep progressing. And then you can pull your friends in. You can say, I'm not even living in the house. I'm having my friends live in the house. I'll still stay in the apartment. I'll make $500-$600 a month. You guys rent out per room $800. It's all kind of ways you can get creative with it to really maximize your time and put yourself in position to move forward.
I got you.
But you can call me anytime, bro. Like I said, I always mention that to people that are working at these wholesale companies because it's only a matter of time. Like everybody I know that started out working at a wholesale company eventually leave and start their own wholesale company. That's why I have so many wholesalers calling me. They all branch off, and I stay in good relationships with them because I still close and do what I said I'm going to do. So they all send me deals all the time.
Well, I appreciate that, Nelson. I won't take up any more of your time.
Now you good, bro. Like I said, keep me in the loop, man. I love to see people progress and get better. You just let me know how I can help you, and when you're ready for the big steps, boom, I sit down with you, show you how you take those, and we just keep going.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, bro. Thanks.
Thanks, Nelson. Have a
Yep.
good one.
Come on, let's go.
Nelly loves the kids.
It ain't that just. You have to understand what's going on.